Look, they call this kid Thunder for a reason.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our broadcast of the WCBL. Milestone leads the Surf City Waves up against Union Elite. And some news here, we're told earlier MP is serving a one-game suspension. Coach wouldn't go into any further details, but we'll update you as we find out more. In the meantime, Surf City has won the tip and we're underway. And he slams it down, making it look so easy. Stone going to work on him. And that one's good.
This is what the scouts want to see. The level of dominance that Stone plays with near the rim is why he's so highly regarded.
Surf City on the break, and Stone with the thunderous finish. Dunk after dunk in this one.
Tough lesson for MP to learn tonight.
Stone working inside, kicks it up, and the three is good. Surf City extending their lead.
And the way that this Surf City team has picked apart and dismantled Union Elite tonight, hard enough for us to watch, but I imagine it's even harder for MP. They needed him tonight, and quite frankly, he let his team down by getting that suspension.
And this one is now officially over. Surf City comes away with a huge win. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, good game. Yeah, thanks.
What's going on, MP?
Messed up, Dion.
I heard. I talked to Coach.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Listen, I grew up in a small town too.
Good evening, all. Glad you could join us. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. WCBL action is coming up with the Union Elite facing off against the Attack from SAC.
Well, both teams have players on the 2KU 250 list. Harris for Union Elite and Drexel Carrington for Attack from SAC. Here's hoping they both wow us with their best tonight.
And the backdrop to all of this, the Interstate 5 battle. It's Sacramento taking on LA.
Hey, look, I don't care what level of basketball is being played. It's always important when it's Sacramento versus LA. There's too much history, too much bitterness between the cities on the basketball court to overlook.
I mean, here in LA, the scouts are always out for club play. But this game might be getting some special attention with some of the players on hand.
And the lineup for the Attack from SAC. Michael Pagan runs the point. He's joined by Edward Martinez in the backcourt. Drexel Carrington takes on the three, and it's the brothers Ivory and Austin Lund forming the front line. And looking at Union Elite's starting lineup tonight, they've got MP and Mitch Mitchell at the guard positions, with Jake Bird and Brandon Harris manning the forward slots, and Drew Robert rounding things out at center. And MP gets it to go. And the big name that scouts are wanting to check out is Drexel Carrington, but they'll keep their eyes open for any talent who shows out tonight.
And a lot can change as a player develops over their youth career, but first impressions, they mean so much at any level. I'm sure the scouts will have plenty to digest after this contest.
Well, you talk about a player perfect for a role in the NBA someday. Drexel Carrington is the ultimate 3-and-D type of player.
And that's not to sell him short as a player at all, really. Carrington, he's just so comfortable outside in the perimeter. And defensively, he is a force.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. Outside Carrington. Again, Drexel Carrington can't hit it.
That's a break for the D. He's not the guy to leave open out there on the perimeter.
Yeah, that's a breakdown, plain and simple, but they got away with it.
Now Carrington, and he's got 6 points for him. To the paint, one. Brandon Harris with some nice D. Well, remember, guys, MP missed that game against Surf City. Apparently, that was for missing a morning practice, and the coach wasn't having it.
Look, the best thing that a young player like MP can do is use it as a chance to learn from his mistake. You can forget that these guys are still so young. And sometimes they need moments like these to understand what a coach expects of you.
And Harris with the rejection. Well, everything's working for them at the offensive end right now.
Yeah, good play calling and even better execution.
Robert, a screen. And here's MP on the outside. And Union Elite knocked down another three.
And right now, he is flat out feeling it from beyond the arc.
No gloves, just the hot hand, and they'd be smart to keep riding that.
Now Carrington to end the run. And Harris pulls down the rebound. On the wing, it's MP. Pagan defending. And that one's good from MP.
They've come out fast and furious. This game already looks like a mismatch.
Sure, there's obviously plenty of time left to play, but this one's showing the early signs of what's usually a blowout.
And for so many of these kids playing, not only are they trying to grow their game, but they're still growing up.
Well, we all know it can be a long and a winding path to responsibility at times. But for the most part, these kids in the WCBL, they're focused and beyond their years in terms of maturity. Mostly, I'd say. That's too easy a chance to miss, guys. He needs to be more aggressive on his finishes.
2 points as that one goes.
When I watch him, I think Carrington, he's got that ideal wing size. It makes him tough to stop on the bounce. He's very versatile.
And here's MP on the outside. Sacked with the rebound. On the wing, it's Martinez. Guarded by Mitchell. And it's up.
Substitution for Union Elite.
Now Pagan. Martinez outside. Carrington for three. Another field goal for him. 4 of 6 shooting tonight. And with MP coming from a more rural town and Carrington coming from Brooklyn, they have almost completely opposite backgrounds, guys.
Goes to show that great talent and great players can come from anywhere. What Carrington and MP both have in common is a willingness to compete and a love for the game of basketball.
And you look at guys like Carrington, a 3-and-D specialist, such a needed commodity in the modern NBA.
And that's because so many teams spread the floor. They need a perimeter defender. Look at any NBA roster. They'll always be able to use a guy who plays tough D and can stretch the floor.
From deep, it's MP. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the game. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
And this is where you have to talk. Defensively, guys, that was just too easy.
Now Carrington. He's got 11. Second chance shot. Cunningham with the bucket.
What a smart use of the height mismatch. He goes right over the defender and lays it in.
And one difference between club play and high school, the game moves a lot faster at this level.
Everyone on these teams has to make a commitment to pursuing basketball. Reactions and decisions need to be quick because these players eat, sleep, and breathe basketball. This concentrated amount of playing time is helping to increase their collective skill level at a much higher pace.
Count it.
So dangerous. Can't let Pagan get a look like that so close to the hoop.
Outside, MP. And again, a Union Elite knocked down the 3.
Shooting it so efficiently right now. He's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half.
Outside Carrington. Pass to Olsen. 4-3. And Harris pulls down the rebound. Union Elite leading this one. On the wing, it's MP. Tries it from 19. And there's another one for the Union Elite.
Since the start of this game, they've been focused on good offensive positioning and finding quality shots.
I'm looking at the team field goal percentages side by side here. It's clear who's playing better basketball this half.
Now here's Martinez. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. And he gets it to go.
That can be a tricky pass inside, but the rewards definitely justified the risk.
From deep, it's MP. Drains the triple.
I'd like to paint a picture here because his shooting chart is beautiful. Lots of good shots all around the floor.
Outside Carrington. From outside the arc. 4 for 9 from the floor with that miss. On the wing, it's MP. And again, a Union Elite knocked down the 3.
No question they're winning the speed game, guys.
There really has been a great flow to their offense, like an engine in a fine car. It's been humming.
Now Carrington. He's got 11. MP outside. And Union Elite knocked down another three.
What a first half he's having from downtown. He's been locked in since the moment he stepped on the court.
The man just makes plays. That pass is on point.
And Union Elite with possession. And the ball out of play, Sac will have it.
Just can't afford turnovers like that one.
Here's Carrington.
Substitution for Union Elite.
Lets the three fly. Unable to get that one to go. So we conclude the first half. Union Elite on top, up by 15. Plenty of action still to come when we return. And now we're back, bringing you the second half of this WCBL action between the attack from Sac and the Union Elite. And in the back of the mind, for many of these prospects, they're aware that this is a tryout of sorts for the WCBL All-Star team.
Well, to land a spot on that stacked roster, I mean, that's an incredible opportunity and a great way to get exposure to top programs. But again, it's not all about the stats. It's about outperforming the other star prospects and doing things that set you apart from the crowd.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. Martinez gets the bucket.
And threw that pass right on time. Great look and a solid finish.
And here's MP on the outside. And Union Elite knocked down another three.
And hey, whatever works. He found himself in a good position to score, and he does just that.
Pass to Carrington. Back to Pagan. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. MP with the rock. What an incredible scoring display he's put on tonight. And Union Elite knocked down another three.
They came out of the break with a clear philosophy. Shoot the three early and often.
And the entire team has bought into it. They're loving the bombs away mentality.
Now Carrington. 11 points on the game so far. 6 on the shot clock. Pulls up. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer is offline. Here's MP. And again, Union Elite get the bucket.
They've been so efficient on offense here in the second half.
And since the break, these two teams have completely different shooting charts.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. He's got 6. Lund with the pick. Shoots from the high post. And it's out of bounds. Sac will retain possession here.
The attack from Sac Fall.
Back to Lund. Outside, Lund. Carrington. And the layup is good. Well, his ability to defend and shoot, there's a lot to like about Drexel Carrington. No surprise he's ranked 112 on the 2K YouTube 50.
You look at how Carrington has grown the last few years, and his court vision has only seemed to grow with him. If he can continue this trend over the next few years, he could be one of the best in the class.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. Puts one up from 19, and it's stolen away by Robert. And here's MP on the outside, and Union Elite knocked down another three.
Smart play from Bird, simply finding the open man.
And the attack from Sac call time here. And Union Elite deciding to make a change here. Here's Pagan. He's got 6.
Substitution for Union
Outside,
Elite.
Lund. Back to Pagan. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lund.
The moment he's free of his defender, he's headed to the hoop. That's a textbook use of the play.
Well, guys, we talked a lot about both of them coming into this match, but MP is having a much bigger impact so far in this one than Carrington.
He is. He's been the more aggressive player so far. MP isn't waiting for chances to come to him. He's making things happen whenever he's involved in a play, and I like what I'm seeing from this kid.
Lund, that's good.
making the save. Lund was right place, right time where his squad needed him to be to win the second chance look.
And here's MP on the outside. Hits the trifecta.
He's the leading scorer in the game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt.
And some fantastic passing for them in this one.
The ball is flying around. They look like a disciplined, well-coached team out there.
The triple from Martinez. Rebound by Union Elite. And here's MP on the outside. And Union Elite knocked down another three.
He's seen the court like a pro today.
And his teammates know it. If they stay active and find the open spot on the floor, he will find them.
Now here's Lund. 9 points in this one. Outside for Pagan. The three-pointer off the mark.
As a player, you always want to be able to answer back, but he just didn't have it in him right there.
Too open that time, made it look easy.
That's a good pass, right where he needed it to execute and finish.
And here's Pagan. Here's Martinez. Sacked with another miss.
You need a better look than that, Jay.
You're going to take the occasional bad shot. It does happen, but make sure you learn from it. Don't do it again.
They're creating some separation on the scorecard now.
A nice cushion, and they're not even taking their foot off the gas.
Shot to stop the run. And Robert with the block.
Well, with his wingspan, Robert is such a good shot blocker.
Pagan shot's good.
He's able to find a seam in the defense and just lay it right in.
And here's MP on the outside. And again, a Union Elite knocked down the three.
He's got a lot of firepower right now. Man, what a half he's having.
Pass to Martinez. Pagan. Now here's Martinez. Shot clock at 5. That one short off the rim.
Throughout this period, he's really had a hard time scoring.
And sometimes you're not feeling it, but it could be an opportunity to maybe create something for someone else. It's so much fun watching a shooter have a big half from beyond the arc. When he's this hot, the green light is so bright.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. Lund, that's good.
You thought you knew this game? Nope. Ivory Lund scores inside, but it's also someone you don't want to leave open on the outside either.
From deep, it's MP. And Union Elite knocked down another three. And so here it's Sack. And Lund slams it in. Sort of punctuated the attack with the one-handed slam. I like his style.
Really energizing the whole team.
And here's MP on the outside. On target from long range. Outside Pagan. And Robert with the block. MP outside. Puts up a three. Knocks down the long J. Now Pagan. Martinez outside. Pass to Lund. Shoots over Robert. Drops it in from 14 feet away.
It's been a monster night for Austin Lund. With his physical tools, it's really tough to stop him once he gets rolling.
And here's MP on the outside. The three-pointer goes.
Nice flow to this sequence. Like to see the players working as a unit.
On offense, here's Sack. Pass to Lund. Pagan. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lund.
That pass was on the money. Good look from Austin Lund.
Here's Bullock, guarded by Lund. Bullock gets the bucket to go.
Nice job getting down low for the easy shot.
Pagan with it, with MP on him. And Robert with the block. MP with it. And it's Lund picking him up.
You know what? I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so.
Yeah, and especially when he caps it off with the steady one-hand jam.
Pass to Lund. Martinez. Back to Lund. That one drops for two.
They just knew where each other were, and that comes from practicing together.
Takes the three, and MP good for three.
Surging ahead at the right time.
Gaining some separation and putting it out of reach.
Pass to Cunningham. Martinez outside. 5 to shoot. Here's Cunningham. From deep, it's Pagan. Nails it from 3.
The run has been productive, but I think it's just a little too late.
Yeah, but do give them some credit for playing all the way to the end. Other teams might have just given up.
MP with a bucket.
Answers right back with a 3 of his own.
We've got a shootout here. Long-range shooting on display.
Here's Martinez. One. That one falls, and the assist from Martinez.
One is attacking with confidence inside, making full use of his frame.
Outside, MP. Good. So no problem for Union Elite as they get the win.
Well, I thought the most interesting part of the game was watching MP show what he's capable of. He's got that moxie. And just the way he carries himself, he gives off superstar vibes.
And he makes winning plays. Of course, on the other end, you have attack from Sac falling short.
Yeah, and Drexel Carrington showed off his 3-and-D skills once again. But that alone wasn't good enough to get them the win. Still, he's got something that will garner interest going forward.
And that's going to do it tonight.
We'll catch up in a second, all right?
MP.
Hey.
Great game, man. Hey, that's exactly what you need to do to get the scouts' attention.
Man, I didn't know you was gonna be here.
Are you kidding me? You're my client now. I show up for my clients.
Hey, Devontae, what's good, bro? What's up, MP? Man, you know, it's crazy. I almost came this close to playing with...
Hello, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to our 2K presentation of the WCBL. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. And tonight, it's the High Flyers going up against the Union Elite.
Well, MP brings the excitement for the Union Elite, and they have an efficient scorer in Harris as well. And High Flyers are led by the vivacious Devontae Mills.
And both of these teams have done plenty well so far in club play this year.
Yeah, and that's a testament to these guys. The rosters aren't overly loaded for either team, but the Stars have done a great job of leading the way for their respective sides. I expect both of them to be putting it all out on the floor tonight.
Well, the drama setting the scene for tonight's game, it's MP going up against the team he didn't pick when he joined the club circuit.
And in there for the High Flyers, Devontae Mills and Jason Brock are the guards. Nathan O'Neill and Ben Gov are out on the wings, and it's Leon Callahan holding down the middle. And looking at Union Elite's starting lineup tonight, they've got MP and Mitch Mitchell at the guard positions, with Jake Bird and Brandon Harris manning the forward slots, and Drew Robert rounding things out at center. Ben Gov with another miss. Coach Weber and Coach Troy both thought MP was destined for their rosters.
Well, look, he couldn't play for both of them, so at the end of the day, he had to make a business decision. No animosity, but I'm sure this team would like to prove to MP that he made the wrong choice.
Well, a big name to look out for the High Flyers is Devontae Mills. Not only a great player, but he's magnetic as a personality.
If Mills doesn't make it to the NBA, I'm sure he'll be on TV one way or another. He's got that level of personality. But he's a great lead guard that serves as the engine for his High Flyers team.
Out of bounds, it'll be the High Flyers ball. Now the High Flyers with it. Mills outside. And he lobs it up. Soft touch off the glass and in.
Devontae Mills, typically he's the setup guy for his team. But look at this. It's actually working in his favor. You expect him to pass, and he goes and finds a creative score.
And over the course of this WCBL season, we've seen some great growth from NP.
Indeed, there's been a level of maturity that's come along with his game, not only with his footwork and his basketball IQ, but with how he really carries himself.
Now here's Brock. Screen set by Callahan. The baseline jumper. And it's Brock missing. Union Elite leading this one. And here's MP on the outside. Yes, and a nice assist from Bird.
And no doubt about it, folks. This is exactly the way they wanted to start the game.
Well, they've been doing it on both ends, converting chances and challenging shooters.
Here's Callahan. Pass to Mills. The second chance effort. What a nice shot by Callahan.
Well, it's tough to try to keep the gigantic Callahan off the glass at all. Sometimes he's just going to overpower you.
And here's MP on the outside. And Union Elite knocked down another three. And as we've mentioned earlier, a bit of a vendetta of sorts against MP in this one, albeit it's in good spirits. But in games like this, tensions can run high, especially early on.
And hopefully no one's trying to make a point and let it get out of hand here. Emotions might be elevated, but prove your point on the court with your play.
Knocks it down from distance.
Oh man, guys, they are doing some damage from downtown.
Which is the main reason they're sitting on this huge early lead. What shooting?
Now here's Mills. Another miss by Devontae Mills. And here's MP on the outside. Sinks it from distance.
They're off to a scorching start offensively.
They've taken this game by the reins and are running out to an early lead.
Pass to Mills. Back to Brock. Ooh, and there's the alley.
Get a load out of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. He put it on a platter for him.
And with quite a nice touch on the finish as well.
From outside the arc. And again, it's MP with the triple.
Their offense has been all about the long-range game.
Oh, obviously. You love the points, and you love how they stretch the defenders.
Brock with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in this game from him. 5 to shoot. MP with the block. And as always, this is a game that will feature a crowd full of scouts.
Well, to no one's surprise, MP has certainly turned some heads with his play this season. But I imagine they're also here to check out Mills and Harris.
Brock outside. There's a lob to the hoop. MP grabs the miss. And so Union Elite has it here. A 21-point lead, the biggest lead of the game. Sinks the tray.
And he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. So effective at this point.
Pass to Mills. Brock. Back to Mills. The alley-oop layup, very well done.
You always want to see assisted baskets. Credit Brock right there for providing the key final pass.
And you look at both of these teams, some great depth out there.
And with the amount of games that can be played in such a short period, depth is key for these teams. No surprise to see these rosters have the success they've had.
They are desperate for a score here, to say the least.
Their last score getting farther and farther away. They need to get something going.
That one goes. Count it.
The moment he's free of his defender, he's headed to the hoop. That's a textbook use of the play.
And here's MP on the outside. Fires in the triple.
And at his height, Robert sees the floor so well. Terrific work feeding the open teammate.
Here's the high flyers. Brock outside. Pass to Gov. Offline with the three. And as we've watched all of these players over the course of the season, you can see what they've really added to their individual games.
Well, the focus for each of these teams, Joe, is to try and get the most out of each one of these players. They've all improved for sure, and some more than others, but I'm extremely impressed with the strides that MP has made.
Now here's Brock. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Fires from the wing. Too long on the shot attempt. It's been all Union Elite in this one. And again, it's MP.
They've looked terrific in transition today, and that's had a lot to do with their success.
Oh, it has. They've done a good job recognizing any time they've had numbers and then taking advantage. We've seen it again and again.
The high flyers with another miss. The three. And again, a Union Elite knocked down the three.
Offense and defense have really come together for them, helping to strengthen this lead.
They've taken absolute control of the action. Other team needs to get something going if they want to stay in this thing.
And even though a lot of these players are competing against each other, odds are at some point they'll be teammates down the line.
Yeah, that's true, and it could be in the NBA or any number of leagues overseas. The fact is, not everyone's going to make it, but those who do will know each other from their experience here.
Here's Myers. Here's Brown. And that time also a missed shot.
And they're desperate for a bucket.
They can totally feel it slipping away. Got to get a jump start for their offense.
And there's the pick. And he uses the glass on the layup.
He did well to work it in close and finish off the possession.
It's been all Union Elite in this one. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Hits the trifecta.
And this is where you have to talk. Defensively, guys, that was just too easy.
Here's Dunn. Kicks it to El Madawi. Try to come back with a three of his own, but it's no good. So as we conclude the first half of play, a fairly one-sided affair thus far. Union Elite on top, running away with it. Don't move a muscle. We'll be back right after this. All right, everyone. Thanks for joining us for the second half of this WCBL matchup featuring MP and the Union Elite going up against Devontae Mills and the High Flyers. You watch games like this one, guys, you see the skill and the talent that the up-and-coming players have today. It's quite impressive.
No question about it. Basketball is in good hands for future generations because what kids like this do on the court at such an early stage of their development, really, it's miles ahead of where we were just a few decades ago.
Now here's Mills. Now Brock. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Gov. Shoots over Harris. Gov, no good. MP outside.
Come around.
Here's the three. Nails the three-pointer.
He's the leading scorer in the game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt.
They really need to make an adjustment here.
Agreed. Nothing is working for them offensively. Time for a change.
Get on MP.
Takes the three. And again, a Union Elite knocked down the three.
They're putting some points up and starting to pull away from their opponent.
Yeah, this one is threatening to get out of hand pretty soon.
And here's Brock. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Pass to Gov. Mills, guarded by MP. Back to Mills. The three from Gov. And another miss by the High Flyers. And here's MP on the outside. Yes, and a nice assist from Bird.
It's been a parade of threes from them ever since halftime.
Yeah, we know what they were talking about during the break. They've been dialed in from deep.
Now here's Brock. they get it! And it's Bird with the board.
He just doesn't look confident right now, and it's showing with how he's shooting the ball.
Out of rhythm in the worst way.
This is nuts. They can't miss. It's so rare to see a team operate like this.
I can't remember the last time that they did miss. Insane display.
Robert supports the double. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. Instead, we'll have a jump ball.
Substitution for
Here's
Union
Gov.
Elite.
Pass to Brock. 6 to shoot. And he gets it to go from the high post.
Brock will drop in buckets like from long, from mid-range, you'll see it all. Most players who are under 6 feet, they struggle for playing time. You can see why his skill secures his place in the lineup.
Sends it home from three-point land.
And hey, whatever works. He found himself in a good position to score, and he does just that.
Here's Almadawi. Pass to Brock. Goes up on the wing. Bullock pulls it in. And without a doubt, MP has been taking it to the opposition. Mills just hasn't been able to keep up.
Feels like MP's throwing a little salt on the wound. First he doesn't pick the high flyers, and then he comes out and dominates them like this. Ouch.
Now here's Brock. Pass to Gov. Brock. Here's Almadawi. No good from outside. Outside MP. And again, a Union Elite knocked down the three.
They've been so efficient on offense here in the second half.
Yeah, and since the break, these two teams have completely different shooting charts.
Now here's Brock. Gov up top. And another miss by the High Flyers.
Some of the shots that he's taken have been head scratchers. He's out there playing like it is a game of horse.
Outside O'Neal. They get it back to the paint.
Stay there.
To stop the run. The shot off that time.
I think that miss surprised everyone, especially the shooter.
And here's MP on the outside. And Union Elite knocked down another three.
It's so much fun watching a shooter have a big half from beyond the arc. When he's this hot, the green light is so bright.
Brock outside. Pass to Gov. Tries it from the top of the key. And it's the Union Elite with the rebound. And here's MP on the outside. Nails it from beyond the arc.
He's got a lot of firepower right now. Man, what a half he's having.
They just can't get anything going offensively.
And you can see the frustration mounting. They just don't know who to turn to for points.
Now here's Brock. Pass to O'Neal from the arc. Again, Nathan O'Neal missing. And so Union Elite has it here. And here's MP on the outside. And Union Elite knocked down another three.
Simply feeling it tonight. Most everything falling in.
Now here's Brock, covered by MP. Three-pointer, and Nathan O'Neal, good from three.
After the three on the other end, O'Neal with one of his own, matching him.
And here's MP on the outside, hits the three-pointer.
That is some quick payback.
There is nothing, nothing more satisfying for a player than an immediate answer back with the three ball.
Now here's Brock. Pass to Gov. Diaz grabs the miss.
This is a quarter I'm sure he'd rather forget.
Yeah, he needs to put this one behind him and move on. Also make some fresh adjustments. That's a good pass, right where he needed it to execute and finish.
Here's the High Flyers. Here's Almadawi. Pass to Brock. It's Callahan. There's the three. And it's Brock missing.
I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the three, but he just couldn't get it to go.
From deep, it's MP. Knocks down the long J.
They genuinely can't seem to miss a shot. This run they're on, it's just incredible.
Every time when the shot goes up, I think, well, this has to be the last one. They do it again. They look unstoppable. You gotta keep him off the glass, though. For a smaller guy, he can really get to the offensive boards.
Now MP, covered by Brock. Launches it, and again it's MP with the triple. Now here's Brock. To the left wing. Here's Callahan. Yes, and it's Brock picking up the assist.
Callahan putting his strength to the test, and he's got a lot of it.
Hey, pick up MP.
MP outside. And again, a Union Elite knocked down the three. And it's High Flyers with the ball. To the middle. The steal. Launches a three. And again, a Union Elite knocked down the three.
Surging ahead at the right time.
Gaining some separation and putting it out of reach.
Now here's Brock. Defense right there. Kicks it to El Madawi. With just 5 to shoot. Back to O'Neal. Takes a three. No good that time. And so Union Elite has it here. And again, it's MP.
Strong pass. Placed the ball right where his teammate needed it.
They need to stop this run.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's time to switch things up, either by going to the bench or with a different defensive look.
Up and in on the layup.
Nothing wrong with that look. They'll take those all game long.
Brock outside. So no problem for Union Elite as they get the win.
Well, the way MP...
Man, in that move I did, like,
Yeah, good game out there, man.
thanks.
People are. If you could pull that off, that would be.
You ready, MP? You gotta play the game of your life tonight just for us to even have a chance.
Hey, Tyson. What's up, bro? I mean,
Welcome everyone, it's the EYBL Showcase. We have a fantastic game full of young all-star talent from the West Coast Basketball League and the Nike Elite Youth Basketball League. I'm Joe Lamy with Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo, and guys, what a great group we have here tonight.
Oh, we've got stars from all over the country, and they're all looking to leave a lasting memory in this one. I'm sure we'll be seeing some future faces of the sport here.
As you said, Danny, the future is going to be on full display here tonight.
And scouts will be very interested in this matchup, despite it being an exhibition game. When you have this much talent gathered together on the court, the basketball world can't help but notice. Well, what a great celebration of the club leagues. The best from the WCBL, getting to face the stars of the EYBL. What more can you ask for?
For the Nike EYBL All-Stars, future superstar Tyson Ice McCall has the keys to this offense, with Lack and Cologne on the wings, and Robinson and Perchumsey locking down the paint. And representing the best of the best in the WCBL, the starting five begins with MP at the point. Devontae Mills will be the shooting guard. Carrington will keep their D busy on the wing, while Harris provides some punch at power forward, and the quiet assassin Miles Thunderstone is the anchor in the low post. And the players on the floor, obviously the best of the best for their age group.
And there's a high likelihood that at least one major star is coming out of here, maybe even more. There's just so much talent on the floor. It's sure going to be fun to watch them show off here tonight.
And this game has a bit of a different feel than other All-Star games.
Well, every one of these kids wants to show that they're the best. So that means there's going to be a lot of effort being put in on both sides of the floor.
Now here's Perchumsey, and the first shot of the night for him misses. Outside MP, and another three for the WCBL.
Maybe some miscommunication from the defense there. No one there to guard him.
It's Cologne on the wing. Perchumsey outside. McCall, the basket's good off the assist from Perchumsey.
And you can't afford to go under those screens.
Yep, he will make you pay. That's a lock and trail situation all the way.
Buries it from three-point range. You look at the roster of these teams, one thing that jumps out at you is the wide range of places these kids are from. You've got guys from all over the country, from major cities and rural towns that you've never even heard of.
It's one of the great things about basketball. Talent can be found anywhere in the basketball world, and this game is a great reminder of just that.
Now MP, 14 points for him.
He is cooking something spicy from downtown. How many more threes can he hit today?
He's like an astronaut finding space out there, and he's in rhythm.
McCall with the ball, covered by MP. It's McCall with the drive. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there. It's going to be on Miles Stone.
An elite prospect, Ice McCall draws lots of attention in every game.
The first one falls. Both fall at the line that time. And the big name for the Nike EYBL team is Ice McCall, currently ranked 19th in the nation on the 2K U250, and for good reason.
Rarely melts down. McCall is a terrific shooter, and he can also create for others. He gives you whatever you want on the offensive end and can create as well as anyone else in his class. Ice is the guy to watch.
Now here's McCall, and he's got 6 points for him. A nice shot by Cologne.
That's a solid possession by Cologne. He spaces the floor and keeps the defense honest.
Here's the three, and the West hits it again from deep.
And a three in response. Back and forth we go.
Right back at you. I love this competitiveness.
Jonathan Lack on the wing, now guarded by Mills. Pass to Perchumsey. He's money on the shot.
Oh, no way McCall is going to miss an opening that big. Making that pass was just too easy for him.
And you look at that level of play and the upside for most of these players, this has been an especially gifted class that we're seeing here.
And you think back to some of the all-time great NBA draft classes. 84, 03. I mean, with all the talent we're seeing here, this class could be on those levels.
Now here's McCall. High arcing shot, and he lays it up and in.
High skill level shot. McCall able to get it to go with the soft touch.
And here's MP on the outside, and another three for the WCBL.
And that's what's built them this early lead. Killer shooting from beyond the arc.
And the D needs to recognize that. Get out there on those shooters, pronto.
And being named to one of these rosters is quite an achievement in of its own.
Yeah, we can't emphasize enough that this is the best of the best playing here. The Nike EYBL is the top circuit in the world. Everyone from there is a top prospect, and I'm sure that it'll be true for many of the players from the WCBL as well.
They've been playing a very sound offensive game in the first half of action.
Yeah, the numbers back it up. They've been much better shooting tonight.
Now here's McCall. He's got 8 in this one. Off with the layup. Pass over to Stone. MP guarded by Cologne. And here's MP on the outside. Gets it to go from long range.
tremendous half from downtown. He's been locked in since the moment he stepped out on that floor.
Outside, McCall. Cologne. Inside, it's Cologne on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. McCall from long range. Stone grabs the board.
Important not to let your ego run the offense. You could see he really wanted to answer that made three with one of his own.
Offense and defense have really come together for them, helping to strengthen this lead.
They've taken absolute control of the action. Other team needs to get something going if they want to stay in this thing.
Timeout called by the EYBL. All-Stars making a change here.
Leftos Aslanoglu. Vlad Derminenko.
Here's McCall. He's got 8 in this one. Aslanoglu outside. Pass to Cologne. And here's McCall. To end the run. Kept alive. Aslanoglu, and he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
Great job keeping the play alive. Those are hustle points.
From deep, it's MP. Offensive rebound for the West All-Stars. Good. That assist goes to Mills.
I'd like to paint a picture here because his shooting chart is beautiful. Lots of good shots all around the floor.
Cologne left side. Back to McCall. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot.
Defensively, you can't take your eyes off him. He's lethal from several spots on the floor.
From deep, it's MP. And the West hits it again from deep.
When a look is that good, you can't pass up the shot.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
And here's McCall. He's got 10. Cologne with it. He's picked up by Mills. Out to Derminenko. McCall laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
The thing about McCall, he's so active. You have to account for him every moment he's on the floor.
The 3 is up. And again, it's MP with the triple.
And he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. So effective at this point.
The block.
McCall from long range. Tyson McCall with another miss. The WCBL on offense. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by. MP with the bucket. Now McCall. 12 points for him. Derminenko outside. Pass to Cologne. No good on the 3. MP with it. Non-stop scoring machine here. Now here's McCall. Cologne on the outside. McCall now covered by MP. Yes, it's good.
This is what makes McCall such an enticing prospect. His ability to effortlessly take over games with his scoring is so impressive.
Outside, MP. Jacks up a 3, and oh, he knocked it down for the buzzer beater.
What a 3 to put a cap on their run going into the break. They finished that half on a big roll.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair so far. The West All-Stars out in front, just dominating this one. Plenty of action still to come when we return. Thanks for joining us as we start up the second half of this exciting matchup. The best talent on display here in this one. And what a special experience this game must be for these up-and-coming stars.
I hope they're able to just take it all in and enjoy everything involved in this game. Just being here is a huge accomplishment, regardless of the outcome. This is something that'll stick with them for the rest of their lives.
Mills, defended by Lack. Pure from three-point range.
He's the leading scorer in the game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt.
Pass over to Robinson. Nice D from Brandon Harris. MP outside. Releases, and a great assist by Carrington as that one falls.
It's been a parade of threes from them ever since halftime.
Yeah, we know what they were talking about during the break. They've been dialed in from deep.
Now here's McCall. He's got 14. Can they get it? And it's McCall finishing it off.
One of the top 20 prospects on display in this game. An impressive dunker from his height. Ice getting up above the rim.
And that one's good from MP.
This is nuts. They can't miss. It's so rare to see a team operate like this.
I can't remember the last time that they did miss. Insane display.
Now here's Lack. Kicks it to McCall. Takes the three. Does not find the basket. Now he's shooting 50% on his 14 tries. From deep, it's MP. Gets the three ball to go.
They've been so efficient on offense here in the second half.
Yeah, and since the break, these two teams have completely different shooting charts.
Outside, Lack. Pass to Cologne. Now McCall. Lets it go from deep. Gets the three to fall.
Stepping up to the challenge and returning fire from three-point range.
Whoa, looks like we have a real battle from beyond the arc.
The three-pointer goes. And here's McCall. 19 points in this one.
Athletic move to the rim from Perchumsey. He saw his chance, and he took it.
On the wing, it's MP. And the West hits it again from deep. And here's the EYBL. Here's McCall. Fires the three. That one's off.
I don't think there's a person in the building who thought he was going to miss that.
Yeah, he had a wide open look. Wonder if he had maybe a little too much time.
And you look at the production of these two stars between MP and McCall, it's been all MP so far.
For all the hype we've heard about McCall's offensive ability, it's been MP putting on the show. He's come out of nowhere, and he's outshined one of the top recruits in his class.
Now MP. What an incredible scoring display he's put on tonight.
And he threw that pass right on time. Great look and a solid finish.
Outside, it's Johnson. Back to Cologne. Lets the three fly. Knocks it down from distance.
He saw that play develop and got the ball to him right where he needed it.
And here's MP on the outside. Drops it in from long range. Now Robinson. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Outside, Lack. Cologne. 5 on the clock. Back to Lack for three. And again, it's the EYBL with the trifecta.
Lack with a triple of his own. That's exactly how you respond to a three on your team.
On the wing, it's MP. He's covered by Johnson. And here's MP on the outside. And another three for the WCBL. Now here's Johnson. He's guarded closely. Misses in close. MP right side. And the West hits it again from deep.
It's so much fun watching a shooter have a big half from beyond the arc. When he's this hot, the green light is so bright.
Outside, Lack. Back to Johnson. Pass to Lack. Fires for three. The West All-Stars pull it down. And here's MP on the outside. Fires in the triple.
He's got a lot of firepower right now. Man, what a half he's having.
And some fantastic passing for them in this one.
The ball is flying around. They look like a disciplined, well-coached team out there.
Johnson with the bucket.
The team does a good job of getting it in close.